There you go. In three, two, one. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our Tax Savings Tuesday. I'm Christopher, founder and CEO of Wyco Tax. This is a virtual tax and bookkeeping service solution as October is fast approaching. Last week, the deadline for the S Corp and partnership are already done. If you have not submitted, you are facing penalty to the Internal Revenue Service. But now, in preparation for the C Corp and personal tax return, this deadline will be until October 15. So we will give you some tips on how are you going to make your submission easy. All right, there you go. Let me just share the screen. This presentation will only be less than 30 minutes. Let me see if I could share my screen. Ricardo, I need help. It doesn't show anything. Okay, does it show? Okay. All right, so this presentation, any type of questions you're welcome to type on the chat section, and you can always reach and book our appointment. And we're gonna start. So for those of you out there that are non-accounting business owners, make sure to start organizing your books and your payroll tax, any type of tax reports you have to organize. You still have until October 15. However, because October 15 falls on the weekend, this coming October, you still have Monday to submit that return. So this is only less than 30 minutes presentation, question and answer are encouraged, but you can always book us on our website. Then if you want to get the download of the tax and bookkeeping checklist, just go to our website, and we are providing 30-minute free consultation today. Then we do have a raffle. If you follow me on my Facebook, yes, Chris Y Coco, and also I have my YouTube channel, Chris Y Coco. Then this is how I started. Just a quick rundown of. I started from the Philippines. Life is hard. That's why I have dreamt to become a nurse. And because of my twin brother who's suffering a schizophrenia stage 4, he's my biggest inspiration to become a bachelor's of science in nursing. But more than anything, the financial freedom, I also like to have a time freedom. So as much as possible here, every year I tried to go home to visit my twin brother, and this is what I did. Every After I work as an OR nurse, I have to sell. And one of those participants in the home party, the Filipino parties, is an accountant, and he offered me to run a tax company. And that's what they're saying. The rest is history. I've been providing workshops left and right for free in Silicon Valley, here in Texas. Virtual are also on the physical office before COVID happened. And because of that, we were recognized as 2022 Business Person of the Year. From 2015 up to this point, we have 4 different locations, 2 satellites, and 2 physical office. We are an all year round, all-in-one tax bookkeeping and payroll service solution. Okay, and yes, in terms of credentials, we are IRS certified acceptance agent, which means for people that don't have social security number but they want to start a business or open a bank account, we actually certify your document virtually or in the office. So you don't have to submit your original passport if ever, because right now the normal process, if you're not going to go through a certified agent, you have to submit it directly to the IRS office, and most probably there's a higher chance that they will lose that document and there's no tracking number. It's very sensitive. We also get the QuickBooks certification. For the replay, you can always watch us on my YouTube channel, Chris Y Coco, and these are some of the publications. Feel free to check us. If you're tired of doing it yourself, your tax payroll books, we are here to help. And who among should attend this presentation? This is for small business owners, self-employed, people that receive 1099s, S corporations, LLCs, and partnerships, with or without employees, e-commerce, and non-accountants. Because for 2022, this is the tsunami of IRS audits for small businesses. Yes, if you're a small businesses, they are after you. all these stimulus checks they're running, and they are having the iron fist on getting after your business. So that's why you have to avoid the trial and error approach that will cause the IRS red flags, which paralyzes your business. As a disclaimer for everyone, this presentation is only for not a legal or accounting advice. Tax is a virtual outsourced tax and bookkeeping company. We are not associated to any institutions that will be part of this presentation. Example of the materials are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied for any technical answers. Let's dig in. Client, we normally encounter this in a day-to-day basis. Client, a therapy spa massage named Gloria. She owns a therapy spa and massage clinic, but she's considering getting more funding resources. As your business grows, you need more funding, working capital you want to leverage. But what are the things she needs to keep in mind related to her financial documents? But because today is September and October, what are the things that she needs to have in preparation for tax filing on October 17? We enable for us to follow. Please write the word accountant. There you go. ACCOUNTANT. Can you write it down, the word accountant? Okay, so we're gonna start with letter A. Avoid mixture of the accounts. When you have a business, make sure to open a business bank account. Do not use, as much as possible, a personal bank account. Okay, whenever you started the business, because there's so many people that they've been in the business for 10 years and they're still using the personal, because it's gonna commingle your business and personal. That triggers a red flag to the IRS. The higher probability that you will not win that audit if they check your personal and business bank account. Open a business, and for you to do that, you have to register your business as a limited liability company. Get an EIN, employer's identification number. Those are the two documents from the state and to the IRS that you need to have in able to open a business bank account. But Chris, if I don't have a social security number, what else can I still open a bank account? Yes, what you have to do is to apply for identification, the individual tax ID number, and you need a valid foreign passport in able to do that. These are meant for Gloria. For example, she just came here in the United States and waiting on her social security number. Individual tax ID number would be the alternative. All right, what's the letter C? You have to cut back on manual reporting. Can you please type one here? Who else has a shoebox, right? If you still have a shoebox, that's the thing in the past where you keep your receipts. And then other people, they keep tons of papers. I just went with my friend doing e-commerce. She still has paper receipts. But the problem with that, when you put it in a shoebox and it stays there for 3 years or more, the carbon copy, the numbers are starting to be deleted. Starting to fade away because of oxidation. So that's why there are mobile app. We are affiliated with QuickBooks. You can download the mobile app receipt scanner. All you have to do is to take a picture, and then that would be your best alternative right now. Take a picture of receipts from the gas, groceries, travel. If you don't have, if you can are paying cash, then might as well take a picture. But I don't encourage to be using cash, especially for business. You need to track your expenses and use one credit card, one business bank account, the checking one. So that's why you have, so everything is electronic, integrated to our QuickBooks software that we are affiliated. Try to get the online software. Okay, after that, what's letter C? Another, count with experience. You have to consider hiring professional at the beginning, because when you're building a house, you don't want to build it under the sand. If you are barely new, especially for immigrants, you want to have somebody that has been doing this for years. Because the problem with bookkeeping, if Gloria, let's say this is an actual client situation, they declaring so many losses on their company. 200,000 is their sales. If Gloria is making 200,000 every month, but guess what? Their expenses are 300,000 every month. And then they come to the office, they want to apply for the loan. I said, right off the bat, you're already at a loss for the past 2-3 years. And they said they don't report their cash income. I said, there's no way that you will be accepted to any type of loan. That's why it backfires. For us to fix that, we had to go back from the very beginning. So that's why I said it's like you're putting Tylenol to a terminal cancer. You're trying to make or fix this monthly expenses where it all began for the past years. So that's why you have to set it right. Another alternative able for you to minimize your taxes, try to consider the different tax credits, the depreciation, deductions, home office expenses. Those are the things that you can use to minimize the expenses and put more assets through retirement vehicle, tax sheltered products, tax free products. All of those we have partner who could actually walk you with that and provide a financial needs analysis. Having an experience, they said when you hire an amateur is actually more costly than counting with experience. Next, you need to open and check your accounts. Even though you have an outsourced tax and bookkeeper, you have to make sure that at least once a month, check your accounts. Maybe especially there are some subscriptions that you don't need, or maybe you can downgrade some of the subscriptions like Adobe, your CRM, your software that you don't need, enable for you to actually minimize more expenses, because small minute expenses, when you put it all together, that's a big chunk of your budget. That's why you have a tax and bookkeeper review your financials, your credit card, especially. Also, you can dispute some of the transactions that are unauthorized. There are some you have to be very careful not to sign up for any automatic payment. Then next is letter U. Utilize every deduction. That's we mentioned about home office deduction. When you're using your home office, that's a good benefit, because instead of you just paying mortgage 100% being as a personal, you could use portion of that as deductions for the square feet, the total square feet of the home office divided by the total size of the house. Okay, again, the simple way to do it, you have to divide the square feet of the house, your office, your home office, divided by the total square feet of the house. So example, 100 divided by, let's say 100 is the square feet of your house divided by 1,000. So therefore you get 10% deduction to any utilities you're going to use as a business deduction. There you go. Financial experts advise you to label and categorize all expenses and keep up a track or cash flow. At the same time, if you're using your business, your car for business and personal use, you can use a mileage tracker, Mile IQ. There are a lot of apps that you can download. Mileage tracker is one. So at least whenever you go to work, business, you could record those are business, and you can also record what is business personal. Okay, you also need payroll accuracy, because when your business grows, all right, so this one, let me just talk to you about the payroll. When are you going to put yourself, or when does Gloria can he put herself, she put herself on payroll? This is the time when you're making profit to the company. So if Gloria is making break even only, I don't suggest her to be part of the payroll. But if she's making already 50,000 at least take home money, then she could consider putting herself on payroll. However, she cannot straight issue herself a payroll or W-2 if she's not an S corp. That is why Gloria need to talk to a tax and bookkeeper advisor to check whether she's capable of paying herself, and at the same time whether her company is capable of is have the regulation to do so, because LLC alone will not consider you as an employee of your company. It needs to have more tax election to the Internal Revenue Service. That's why payroll accuracy, we also have that on our QuickBooks. All you have to do is go and subscribe. Again, before we proceed to the next letter, we would just like to have the recap. If you remember, what is letter A? Avoid mixing business and personal. Letter C, what is letter C? You have to cut back on manual reporting. And then another C, count with experience. There you go. What's letter O? Open your checking and credit card account regularly for your business to check whether you could cut some of the expenses. Then you also have to utilize every deduction. And then letter N is need payroll accuracy. All of these things are need to be in a QuickBooks report. Your financial statement should be integrated. Your credit card, your bank account, your PayPal should be integrated on our QuickBooks Online. So therefore, at the end of the year, all you have to do is submit it to your accountant, to your give them a guest or accountant copy. So you don't have to do every scanning of the receipts. All your tax professional need to have is the summary. And having the mileage tracker, having the receipt tracker, it actually smoothen the transaction and to facilitate filing on time. Then another T, this is what I'd like to have. If you want to build more assets of your company, you need to consider parking your money. That's what you call tax savings benefits. There are IRA for yourself. You can open your self-directed individual retirement account. You can open 401k, HSA, college education plans. All of this have tax benefits. Another thing that you can consider, maybe you have a house, instead of paying monthly utilities, monthly bills on your utilities, consider getting a solar panel. Yeah, those are giving you tax credits because right now they are giving 30%. Hopefully, if it was signed, anybody that purchased their solar panel this year will get 30% credits from the total purchase of the solar panel. We have a partner with this that you can talk to. All you have to do is contact and reach us. Then another, this is letter A, all tax forms will be needed. The two most important tax forms are W-2s and 1099s. Whatever 1099s that's important for you to submit it to us. W-2s when you're an employee, and then 1099s when you are a contractor, and then there's another one when you get an health insurance to the marketplace, that's a 1095A. W-2, 1095, 1095A, and 1099. So those three are the most important forms. But if Gloria comes to us, going back to our client, that she needs to report cash income, yes, you still have to report any cash income that you receive, whether it's tips, cash, checks, you have to report that at the end of the year. All right, so we're gonna come down with letter N, neat and organized records. So when neat and organized records, there are three basic financial statements that we need to have: your cash flow, balance sheet, profit and loss. Cash flow, balance sheet, profit and loss. All of this can be done using your QuickBooks Online that can generate this report. If you cannot figure out your QuickBooks Online, if the same thing with Gloria, we are here to do it. All you have to do is purchase a QuickBooks Online for bookkeeping, and we will be the one integrate your checking account, integrate your credit card, all your business accounts. Then we will take it from there to sort out your the transactions of your company, from your income to your expenses. And that facilitates everything. You can focus on your business. We can focus on your numbers, so that if you guys receive an IRS letter, we are here to respond to any documents that they will be needed, as long as we are handling your bookkeeping and tax together. All right, we will come down to last one. Before we end, we're gonna do the recap of the word accountant. What is ACCOUNTAN? Again, letter A, you have to avoid mixtures of your business and personal expenses. Letter C, you need to cut back on manual reporting. Stop using shoebox. And then another C, you have count with an experienced tax professional or bookkeeper. Letter O, open your account, your checking or business account every now and then. Letter U, utilize every deduction. Letter N, you need to have need payroll accuracy. You need to know when to put yourself on payroll. Stop doing owner's withdrawal. Letter T, consider tax savings benefits. Letter A, all tax forms need to be submitted from your W-2, 1099, 1095A. If you have identity theft PIN, you need to also submit that. Then letter N, neat and organize your records, the three financial statements that we need: the profit and loss, cash flow, balance sheet. Then last one, top priority reports. Financial experts advise you to employ proper accounting controls. It's best that you have a one-time passcode when you're allowing your bookkeeper or your tax professional to access your QuickBooks. Having a one-time passcode, make sure that you're secured. the documents that you're giving, or if you have a third party that's doing your books and payroll. Then another thing, top priority reports, make sure the for filing the tax return, we need that we have to submit the 1040. But if this is your first time to us, we need the copy of your 1040 last year. If this is a corporation, we need a copy of the S corp, C corp, or if it's a partnership, we need the copy of the past partnership return. Okay, there you go. I know it's too so many information, but all you have to do is go back and review on our YouTube channel or even our Facebook page. This is available. You can connect with us on YCO Tax. Again, we are certified IRS acceptance agent. We're a certified QuickBooks, and we're affiliated. If you need a lawyer, for like Gloria needs lawyer for reviewing the contract, driving ticket, immigration, corporate documents, we are also affiliated with Legal Shield. That's why what are the benefits of outsourcing, as we cover the top 10 tips. It gives you peace of mind, so you don't have to deal with the IRS letters. You don't have to call the IRS letters. If you bundle your service to us, we will be the one answering and responding to the letters. And then it saves you headache. No need to learn complicated software. You can save time. Our team will be on top of submitting the different reports before the deadline. You can save money because if you are on time, there are no penalties, 2,500 and up. But most importantly, Gloria has a faster access to different grants loans. Can you imagine, like, we process a loan during the Paycheck Protection Program, during the COVID situation, because we are on top of the financials of our clients. For Gloria, she was able to secure her EIDL, she was able to secure her Paycheck Protection PPP loan. All of those things can be delayed if her books are unorganized. Why do you have to entrust? Why choose YCO Tax? We, as like what we said, we are worry-free, year-round, competitive, and on time, offering the virtual tax and bookkeeping in the US. Check our reviews. We have the highest review as 700 plus in South Texas, and even our testimony are on the website and on our YouTube and Facebook. So you have to choose your battle. Do you want to be like this or the other hand? If on the left side, that is automatically trigger for you're not going to win your case with this. That's why we're preparing your financial statements in a month-to-month basis. Do you want to run or work in the business, or you want to work on your business? That's why, according to Steve Jobs, that great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by team of people. There you go. And these are our awards and certifications. You can check us online. If you will be given a chance to build an economic and recession-proof business, would you take it? Okay, so if yes, then contact us today. Thank you very much for watching. That is the end of our presentation. Again, let me start. Again, guys, if you have further questions, please feel free to book me for a 30-minute consultation. Again, hope you learned something. What are your takeaways? Click, share, and subscribe on my YouTube today. Chris Waikoko. Stay safe. Bye.